All right, week 3 training. Awesome. You guys have been through 2 weeks of your 6, and you are exactly where you should be. You're figuring out your macros. Maybe you've done some workouts. Maybe you've done them every day, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and the dedication that you've already showed is amazing. So today I'm going to go over a few things. I'm going to go over what I eat on a low carb day versus the high carb day. Like Mondays and Tuesdays, like today, are the low carb day. We're going to go over non-scale victories and mindset, and then also an opportunity for you going forward. So a couple things. As you are tracking in your app, you're probably seeing that some things you're going over and some things you're staying under. So you're going to kind of figure out what to eat and what not to eat. And when I first started, I was shocked at like, holy smokes, this has so much sugar, carbs, like bananas, right? I feel like I talked to somebody about bananas and it was like, what? I had a banana, now I'm over my carbs? What do you mean? Well, on a low carb day, bananas might not be something that you're going to put in your smoothie. Maybe instead you'll put peanut butter because it's a high fat day, low carb day. So that will get easier. And as you continue to track and as you continue to get more familiar with what macros are in foods, you'll start to know intuitively, ooh, I shouldn't have that today, or I should have that. We never eliminate all food groups, but we are doing is strategically eating to burn the most fat as possible. So the number one tip I have for you, which can be hard for me, is pre-tracking the night before, or even pre-tracking the week before if you're planning your meals for the week. This is going to ensure that you have success, and here's why. When you pre-track your meals, you know exactly what you're going to eat the next day. So you know. And it takes kind of the guesswork and the brain work out of it. You're just like, nope, I'm having this tomorrow. You pack your lunch, you have your snacks in your car, you are set. I like to pre-make my smoothies and freeze them. And then in the morning, I'll take them out and put them on my counter. And if I'm going to work, I'll just leave them out. And they'll be defrosted, hopefully, by lunch or by that 11 o'clock when I usually try to eat. If they're not totally defrosted, I put them in my microwave. They're in glass jars. Put them in my microwave on defrost for maybe like a minute. And then they're like a smoothie or like even like a slushie. So just depending on that consistency you like, that can all help you take that guesswork out of it, stay on track. And I promise if you stick to those macros and you do the workouts, you will see results faster than you think. Hence the name. So pre-tracking, setting you up success. Then you don't have to plan throughout the day. Sometimes when I'm like, I don't really want that, then I will, especially on high fat days, I'm like, ooh, I get to have a little extra scoop of peanut butter. So, if I don't have bacon that day or something happens, then I can, you can switch things in and out. Okay, so a few things that I like to have on the low carb days. And also keep in mind, on low carb days, the app automatically calculates your carbs. So if you have, say, 8 grams of fiber, 4 grams of carbs, let's switch that around. If you have 4 grams, it subtracts, right? So if you have 8 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fiber in your meal, it's going to automatically subtract so that you only have 4 grams of carbs in the app. So those are the days that I like to have a little bit higher carb foods and higher fat. So I always put flax and chia seeds in my smoothies, but these also help balance out those carbs. I like to crock pot chicken, which that's also low fat, but I still like to have chicken. These are the days, the low fat days, Monday and Tuesday. Low carb days, I like to have bacon, eggs, avocado. It's also like hamburger day or taco day in our family, Monday, Tuesdays, because those are high in fat. Cobb salad is a really fun, easy salad to make. You can have the bacon, you can have the eggs, and whatever else you put in an avocado too, so that's high fat. Salmon, high fat and high protein. Peanut butter smoothies. So on the other days, you're going to put fruit in your smoothies. Today you could have that, your peanut butter in like a chocolate smoothie, like a protein shake. So that takes care of your fats and your protein. Hemp seeds are high in fat and protein as well. And then on the lower carb end, like cauliflower rice. So maybe you have like a burger in a bowl and you add cauliflower rice underneath there. I also love to have, I love red meat pasta sauce. So it's like a bolognese. I put it in the crock pot or the Instapot, and I buy just a can of that Rouse or whatever it's called. First I do the meat, drain the fat, or you don't have to if it's like a super low fat one. add the rouse, put it on the Instapot for like 10 minutes, and it makes it like it's been steaming all day or whatever. So those are kind of some of the things that I love to have on those 2 days to keep the fat high and the carbs low. Lots of any high fiber foods too, like spinach and broccoli, are really good. And then some of the things I like to, and if you have any questions about that, please let me know. And also edamame, like if you're a vegetarian or vegan, like edamame is a really good source of protein as well. And then the avocado has protein and fat in it. On a regular macro day, I like to have like that chicken I was talking about. I'll crock pot a whole chicken, or you can just get chicken, a rotisserie chicken, and eat that. Whitefish, shrimp. Sometimes I eat shrimp. It's a really good source of protein and low fat. I eat less peanut butter, or I pre-calculate it so that I know I'm not going to have too much fat that day. I like really healthy. You try to do the nitrate-free like turkey slices. I really like that to put on salad. And some days it's kind of hard to stay under that fat. So you really have to track that fat that day before to make sure you stay under your, or not under, but at your fat goal. Grilled chicken. I already said crock chop chicken. I also like chickpea pasta. I love chickpea pasta. So I'll measure out that 56 grams, I think, is one serving. And so I'll have a serving of that. That's not usually enough to keep me satiated. So I'll have a salad with that. I'll also have that red meat sauce. And then I also love broccoli in my chickpea pasta. And I know I'm crazy, but I just throw the raw broccoli within the chickpea pasta. They cook about the same amount of time, and I don't mind if my broccoli is a little crunchy. So I just throw that all in there, drain it at the same time, and then I have that extra fiber in there, and then all the good things from the greens that you have with the broccoli. Also, if you love protein, you can also add that PB powder that has the less fat, but like also that peanut butter taste in your smoothies. Quinoa rice is another good option. We already talked about the burrito bowl, but maybe you have it with chicken and maybe you have rice and actually like the quinoa rice. Sandwiches, right? So we are whole food, but like, you know, if you are craving a sandwich, you can find some really gluten-free, really good gluten-free bread every now and then. The gluten-free bread is okay to have if you're really craving a sandwich. Another thing on those high carb days, or regular days, I call them high carb because they're higher carb, but overnight oats, you can put your protein powder, some cinnamon and some chickpeas. There are some recipes in the Faster Way app for overnight oats. I generally just like to eat my oatmeal hot. So what I'll do is I'll make the oatmeal in the microwave, and then I'll add the cinnamon to it and turmeric. And I really love that combo with almond milk, though I love almond milk. The vanilla almond milk, actually. Unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Also, I mentioned edamame before. Also, beef jerky is really good in your, you know, if you're trying to keep that protein up. And that's also good on the low carb days. Also, so let's move on to the mindset piece. Okay, so non-scale victories. Like in the Faster Way, we don't love the scale so much, and here's why. Any day it can vary depending on hormones, what you ate that day, your bowel movements, water retention. You know, it could be allergies even, just retaining water. So that can go up and down at any given time, right? So let's talk about non-scale victories, right? And I've already talked to a lot of you about these non-scale victories, and some of the ones that I had right away. Less bloating. Oh, you scared me. I'm just doing a quick video. I'm almost done. Less bloating, sleeping better, more energy. Maybe your clothes are feeling better, a little bit lighter. So let's focus on that and your measurements. So you maybe you measure once a week instead of getting on that scale. So we want to focus on being able to eat the foods we want and not really not food deprivation. On Saturdays, we have our heavy lifting day. So we have a leg day treat. And what that means is like that slice of pizza you want, or the cookies, or maybe a couple glasses of wine or a donut. So we don't want to feel like we're deprived. So on leg day, when you're lifting heavy, you are burning calories the whole rest of the day. So that's why we pair leg day on Saturdays with our treat day. And then, like I said, focusing on those non-scale victories is really important, because those things like the mental clarity and just feeling lighter and your mood they're all non-scale victories, right? Now I'll talk to you about an affiliate opportunity. So if you're really loving the Faster Way, there's a way that you can actually earn some cash for yourself to help, you know, pay for your Faster Way membership, the 6-week program. And so if you're really enjoying it and you would like to become an affiliate, I would send you a link. Just let me know. And you'll sign up as an affiliate. You'll get your own link to share with your friends. And as a thank you present, you will get $50 put in your PayPal account, super easy, as a thank you for, you know, for supporting me and supporting your friends too. So if you are interested in that, just go ahead and let me know. All right, well, that's all I've got for you. I hope you have a great week.